Hi, I'm Fornesus, and today I'm gonna do something a little different, which I think I've been doing different things the past few streams, and this is not gonna be an exception to that trend. Actually, I'm gonna be doing something that's actually a little different, something that I literally just started to do again last night, which is, I guess, not really sure how I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna make a video. Yeah, gonna make a video, something short. Obviously, can't really do something too long during a streaming session. Probably. I mean, maybe if you're an expert, you can. I'm not. I'm just trying to share my story, especially since this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And it's also Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. The month of May is a lot of different things for me, or at least it means a lot of things for me in terms of who's supposed to be celebrated, what's supposed to get a little bit more attention in the mainstream consciousness this month anyway. So let's begin. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna assemble this little smartphone rig. So then I can make something. I've actually come up with a script. I will share that in a little bit. But first, the hard part for me, which is actually assembling the rig. Kind of difficult for me just because I don't have like the best. I don't really have the best. Is it hand-eye coordination? Yeah, not really sure what you call it. All I know is that I don't have the best grip like that, which is why stuff like that happens every time I try to assemble a rig like this. At least the phone is on. Go back. Speaker like this. Automatically turned on. Alright, now the mic are on. Now I'm gonna turn on the actual itself through here. It cannot be shown on stream. Well, okay, actually it can be shown here like that. Let's do it. So it's not really working yet. Well, the stream is for the mistakes to happen. That's also why I started streaming. I wanted to normalize making mistakes in front of other people. That's something I've always been just like making mistakes in front of people, looking stupid in front of people. I started to stream to begin with. Don't have all that high of a subscriber count. And I think somebody may have deleted their account because of like how terrible they thought my latest videos were. But I'm trying something new here, and please let me. All right, here it is. Here we go. Here it is. Yeah, obviously, I probably have to not have this giant microphone thing right in front of me when I make this whole video thing. But that's for later me to worry about. Something that I completely forgot is the fact that I have to mic myself up. So I'm gonna do that. Put this lav mic on. Okay, this lav mic is on. I normally have this extra one. Close to me. Almost like having a tiny microphone right in front of me. Let's just the way that. Okay. And I accidentally turned on the. Accidentally went to the wrong app. I'm actually gonna do this video. App. Alright, so it looks like I have the actual video that I want to make. It looks like I have more for this, so now I can probably switch out of that view. I look really washed out. Sorry about that. Yeah, I normally stream when there is not that much daylight outside, but I just got done with work. So there is still daylight outside. This how the sky looks like in Houston, Texas. Around what time is it? 6:21 p.m. That's how it looked like here. In May. The most is June, of course. It's daylight around at night. Anyway, I'm not here to weather. I'm here to try the, I guess, have a message. If that message is that probably cannot see it, but Here's my script. Here's my script. I actually have it in my app, but this is what it looks like, just in case anybody is wondering, but you probably are not. And yeah, it's Mental Health Awareness Month, which is why I'm making videos like this now. Now, because it is something that I'm comfortable talking about, just because of the fact that for probably the past 10 years, I have known that I'm autistic. Literally, the anniversary of my diagnosis was back in December, and so it's been 10 years since I found out that I'm autistic, and since I have realized that I've pretty much attempted to assimilate so much during my formative years prior to getting that diagnosis when I was around 19, and the past 10 years has pretty much been about almost reversing that indoctrination that I've had, that I had. And so that's why I am trying to make these videos. I've actually wanted to do something like this for a while now, but you know, insecurities, all that kind of stuff, it prevented me personally from trying to pursue it, because I thought that maybe my message wasn't good enough, maybe I wasn't good enough to be somebody who is almost kind of ambassador for mental well-being, because I have my struggles, and I have my struggles all the time. I have my struggles this morning. But you know, at the end of the day, it you know, a lot of these things are about authenticity rather than respectability, right? And so I felt like, hey, maybe it is about time for me to speak out about it in a way. And so I made like my first TikTok video in, how long was it? Probably 5 months. Like the last time I made, no, 4 months. The last time that I made a TikTok video was like around Christmas time. Actually it was like right after Christmas, I think. Maybe even like just before the New Year. But yeah, that was the last time that I made any kind of TikTok or Instagram or any other kind of video like that, because for some reason, you know, for the past 4+ months, I've been like so completely and totally insecure about just putting my stuff out there, like putting my name out there, putting my art out there, just all of that stuff. And you know, like yeah, I was like, I think last night I saw that I lost a subscriber, and you know, to most people that's not something that people, I guess there are a lot of people who do care about stuff like that, but you know, to me it was almost like devastating. And then I also felt like, you know, on YouTube I was being slighted by like somebody who I look up to, just because they didn't respond or do anything with my comment, and they did something with they responded and all of that with like other comments. So for me, it's just like, you know, social media is just really this huge trigger for me. And so I'm like, I almost feel insane in a way, with the fact that I am trying to make social media content at all, let alone social media content that's about, you know, mental wellness, mental health, mental well-being. But someone has to do it, right? Maybe I'm not like the best ambassador, but at the same time, you know, if if I was perfect, I wouldn't feel like anyone had to speak out about this sort of stuff, because I'd be fine on my own, living in a world that accommodated me. But that's not reality. um for a lot of people who are autistic and have mental health issues, or a lot of people who are Asian, have brown skin, or a lot of people who are queer and non-binary and trans, people like us are normally targeted and exploited by other people, and sometimes, actually a lot of times, those people, they are well-meaning, but they do not know and or realize that they're exploiting us for our identities and for our stories. So yeah, I felt like maybe I needed to be somebody who brings up that message, um, from my perspective, because what I do know is that my message and perspective are unique to me. They are tailored to me, and for the most part, it is kind of up to others to wanna understand me and try to understand me. And I know that I've been speaking a lot about myself, and that's because my entire life I have been told that I'm selfish just for trying to bring light to issues that personally affect me. And it's kind of like no more of that. Like, I am turning 30 years old later this year. I cannot be that person who is too insecure or too ashamed to talk about the things that impact me as a person, as a human being. So you know what, I am gonna get started after a quick break. So we'll be right back. And yeah, now I am here, and so I guess it is time for me to make this video happen. I'm just as scared as I was yesterday when I decided to make it, but I did get quite a lot of positive feedback. I did not expect to get anything positive at all when I posted my first that first TikTok video in months. And yeah, honestly, because I didn't expect anything, just because of the fact that my that for that account, I normally just posted random stuff. My first post was literally just me drawing something for Halloween. Then my second post was me playing the theremin really badly, because of course most people play the theremin really badly if they play it at all. Especially someone like me without any kind of musical background. But yeah, I mean, it was just those two posts, and then there's this random post now where I'm talking about myself and my mental well-being, and encouraging others to pursue a better mental wellness strategy, have like a better sense of their mental wellness, even as I suffer myself. So it almost feels like I'm an imposter, but of course that's not how it goes, right? Even the most perfectly kept person has something to hide, has something that they're actively hiding that they do not want other people to know. Okay, so I'm gonna try making video. After like I stretch out my hand, I've been carrying this 2-pound gimbal, and for some reason it made me. For some reason I forget it. Do I take meds for mental health? I don't. Huh. Okay. First off, I don't even know why my multi-stream chat doesn't show anything. I'm so glad that I did see your chat question. Do I take meds? Okay, so one time I did take an anxiety medication. Unfortunately, I skipped it for like probably a week, and then when I took it again, I got an allergic reaction. And I tried to take it again 2 or 3 times, and I still got an allergic reaction. My sinuses would just like flare up, and as someone who does also have chronic sinusitis, I cannot risk it. That was my thought process, so I stopped taking anti-anxiety medication. So what I do tend to do is try to find ways to almost really it's just like calming mechanisms. That's what I have to work on, and that's what I tend to embrace as the way that I have to cope with my mental well-being, with the struggles that I have in terms of mental health. And that's kind of just like how it is for me. I have I am open to any kind of intervention, but at the same time I take probably around 5 or 6 different medications every single day just for allergies alone. And so actually it's like 4 different medications for allergies every single day. One or 2 medications, really one every day, and another one that I take every few days, sometimes even like just once or twice a week. But that's for my stomach situation. And apparently, a lot of autistic people have connective tissue issues, I guess, to where we are more prone to having things like inflammation and other kinds of autoimmune disorders. And I actually got tested for that a few weeks ago, and I have yet to get my results. I probably should make a reminder for myself to follow up on that. But anyway, I also started to have to take this one anti-inflammatory medication chronically, and for most people who take that medication, it's for something called rheumatoid arthritis. So it is possible that I also have that. All I know is that I do have like back pain and joint pain, like just like coming back, flaring up every few months. Sometimes as often as every few weeks, which has been the case as of late. But yeah, because I have so many medications, I also kind of need to wait to see like if it does benefit me to take yet another medication that could possibly upset my stomach and upset, I guess, like everything else that I already take. So yeah, thank you for that question. I wish I was able to track to see like who stated that. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do now is start to make that video. I have the script loaded right here, and also this is the first part of the script. Oh, you can't see it over here. So yesterday I started my video off by doing something like a snap or yeah, and today I wanted to do a clap, but then I realized that I have to hold this gimbal, and so I I can't clap. So I'm probably just gonna do a snap. Oh yeah, and a neat trick I realized is that if you have like one of these wireless mics, one of these cheap ones from Amazon, that works really well. Oh, wow. I may not have mental health problems. I was diagnosed with a personality disorder as well as a what is it? Yeah, I do have a couple of screenings that I have to do later this week, right before my next appointment with my therapist. Yeah, yeah. So I kind of do have mental health problems. It's just that for me, I have had to learn how to cope with them just because of, I did not get diagnosed as being autistic, nor did I go to any kind of psychologist whatsoever until I was around 19 years of age. And, with that comes the fact that I was almost indoctrinated, but pretty much like I was socialized to hide my problems and to just feel like I'm not supposed to reveal like any of these different things that I go through, just because once you reach 19, you kind of know what how you're supposed to act in society. And so that's kind of why I struggle a lot with self-esteem, self-image, with like having a negative self-image, just because I thought that there was perpetually something wrong with me. But getting those diagnoses, being told that I'm autistic, that was the game changer for me and my mental well-being. However, I have like these I can go from like 0 to 100 in terms of my anger, and as much as I want to work on that, I honestly I almost feel helpless sometimes when when I get angry and then I did something that I regret because of my anger. So there's that. And then there's apparently I have something called personality disorder, NOS, or not otherwise specified. So pretty much it's kind of like a sampling plate of personality disorder traits. That's kind of why they gives you that. Why at the time, at least, they had the DSM-4 at the time, but that's why they would give you that specific diagnosis, because you had personality disorder traits, but they can't really specify, like you don't really fit the description for just one per se. And there are people out there like I think Pete Davidson, he was diagnosed with a personality disorder as well. So yeah, there's also that. And at the time, all they diagnosed me with on top of it was anxiety and or like anxious and depressed mood. That's it. But normally that kind of diagnosis is like a temporary diagnosis, but the fact that I've struggled with those things time after time, kind of almost like the flaring up in the same way that my stomach issues flare up, or that my pain issues flare up. Knowing that I've had like those flare-ups almost chronically. Sometimes they even they happen like in the course of like 1 minute every day. Like I get like really, really low, and then like I get back up to normal, and then sometimes I'm even hyper. And that's also why I had my therapist provide me some screening materials. And actually, you know what, I think I'm gonna do at least a few of those after the stream. If I don't do it after the stream, it's gonna happen later this week, just before Friday, which is when I have my next appointment with her. But yeah, I do have mental health struggles. It's just that well, of course I over-explain because I'm autistic. I also kind of know my coping mechanisms pretty well. They're pretty much the norm for me, just having those coping mechanisms. And I mean, I already know that tomorrow is going to be a kind of not easy day for me, just because of the fact that I do have to go outside I have to go downtown for my day job. That only usually happens like once a month, maybe. Sometimes you can even skip it. But yeah, for me, whenever I'm outside, I'm just on guard. I just cannot relax. I do not feel like I can. I almost feel like I'm detached from my body at that point. Like as soon as I step outside, I feel like I have to be so conscious about the way that other people see me, which is why I get really anxious. And then a lot of the time, they pretty much confirm my fears, and as a result, I experience like a really, like, I end up experiencing some lows. And I guess that's kind of why I spend a lot of time online, kind of like how a lot of people spend a lot of time online, just because for me, having that extra sensory overload of actually having people right next to me, judging me in real time, that completely and totally terrifies me. But you also have to live your life, right? Like I can't just be somebody who lets others see me as I can't really just let others win in that sense of like I should be hiding myself. Exactly right. People are evil. Yeah, people are evil, but I guess to their credit, a lot of them also have their own underlying issues that they do not want to talk about, that they feel ashamed of. Like they have their own mental health struggles. So I guess at some level I have to understand that, but at the same time, maybe I just say that because I'm apparently an INFJ personality type. We're supposed to be the healers, and unfortunately I kind of take that that's kind of the way that I approach life, which makes me pretty prone to getting moody, just because of the fact that other people feel like a certain way when they meet somebody who either looks like me or acts like me or is me. So they're yeah. And actually that's I think a lot of that is actually what I'm gonna be talking about in this video. In this video that I'm gonna try to make. So okay, here's my alright, so here's my script. I guess I'm trying to see what angle I should make it. This is kind of I guess this is the fun part of this whole social media stuff. Just you know what, I think I will have the mic in the view because it looks funny. Yeah, it kind of to me it looks fun. Whew. Okay, I'm nervous. Yeah, but yeah, thanks for you know, your input and your questions, Miles. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely appreciate having people to talk to in general. But all right, let me try this. Okay, so my shutter turned off automatically. Oh wait. Yeah, did actually let me remember if the shutter actually works with this teleprompter app. Yeah, wait. I think it does. Okay, so 3, 2. Maybe I want to count it in French. Toi, de, maybe in Tagalog. Tatlo, dalawa, isa. Okay. Fornesus here. So do you ever... Ooh, that didn't work. Okay. Yeah, that's my struggle with like even making scripts. Yeah, I mean, I had a coworker who's making videos right now for you know, some work processes, and what she told me was that, you know, whenever she, even though she has a script right in front of her, you know, she tends to not say the right word. And I also have the same problem. Alright, so tatlo, dalawa, isa, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, wait, I was supposed to do a snap. Fornesus here. So, do other people define you? Do they expect a lot from you for a variety of reasons? Nope. Yeah, I don't think the script is it, actually. Honestly, or maybe I'm just scrolling a little too... Yeah, maybe I'm scrolling a little too fast. I currently have a scrolling speed of like 75 or whatever. Alright, let me try again. Trial and error. For me it is just because I'm not used to this social media world. You know, I've had a whole decade to get used to it. And I mean, it's been around since before I graduated high school, obviously, but I've had a whole decade to get used to, you know, social media as we know it, because back when I was like a teenager, it was just MySpace and me being completely indoctrinated and having like this giant religious symbol on my page as my MySpace background. And you know, first off, I was like 12 when I did that. I shouldn't even have been allowed on the site. Yeah, and anyway, let me not digress. I miss that. Oh, 52. Okay, yeah. I need a kind of hurry, I guess, because I'm trying not to miss it. And by because I'm one of those people who likes to watch live TV. Um, just because I know that if I rely on this streaming, I'm just never gonna get to it because there's so many other different shows that I want to watch. And then I find like a YouTube video and series and end up in like some kind of rabbit hole. So anyway, let me try this. I thought on stream probably. 4, 3, 2. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect a little or a lot from you for several reasons? Just because of nope, that wasn't it. All right, let me try again. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons? Oh. This is really awkward. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect a little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons, including who you are? If you're like me and you're human, the answer is probably yes. And the pressure is I packed too many words into the script. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect a little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons, including who you are? If you're like me and you're human, then the answer is probably yes. I've personally felt the pressures of society's expectations. Yes, Asian American because they imposed the model minority myth on me, or because I'm brown and so they don't expect as much from me. But yeah, I think the problem is that this script is way too loaded. Yeah, the script is like way too loaded with so much content. Because I'm a very verbose person. I need a 10 minutes. I don't ruin the loader. I'm a very verbose person. That's something that all my English teachers liked about me, and that's also something that they hated. They absolutely hated because I'm too wordy. That's what they have to say. Well, actually, was it my English teachers or was it my art teachers? Whenever I did my analysis of why I drew what I would draw, I forget. All right. I guess I one more try like this. I'm not gonna give up that. I'm not gonna give up that. I'm just gonna want my gimbal to stay to work. I had like perfect. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I have to turn on my closet light. Maybe I'll bring a little bit of extra light to my face. yeah, I'm pretty sure my my lighting looks fine here on stream, but on here not so much. Okay. Oh wait, no, it was a focus issue. Never mind. All right. Try again. Try again. We Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect a little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons including who you are? If you're human, the answer is probably yes. I've felt the pressures of these expectations from me as an Asian American as they impose a model minority myth on me, or think less of me because I'm brown. And once I reveal that I'm autistic, they have a whole different set of expectations of how I'm supposed to be. But either way, you know what I mean, then here's where you go from here. You're human and you don't have to prove yourself or take abuse in terms of other people. You should respect yourself, thank them for their. Oh, wow. What did I write? Oh, yeah, it was my script. It was my script. Yeah, because I changed a few things on here, and I end up saying if you're like human, instead of what do I have here? If you're like me. So I'm quick edit. I guess maybe I can miss a few minutes of my show. I do have the correct channel, I think. I do have the correct channel, so. Okay. Yeah, having all of these extra words definitely didn't help that situation. Alright. Yeah, and I know that this is the CRINGE word. But let me just let me try one more time. Deep breath. So yeah, that's what I do sometimes for my anxiety, especially when things go wrong. Yeah, and honestly, like I'm a lot more well adjusted, I guess, when I'm on stream. Even I'm not really sure why. I've never had like a whole panic attack or anything like that while I have like the camera on, but like as soon as I turn it off, I might end up with like a bunch of panic, a whole new set of anxieties, etc. Like maybe my anxieties are fighting each other when I'm on camera, so I tend to just not show, the worst parts in a way. Yeah. Okay. Enough psychoanalyzing myself. That's for my therapist. That's what to do. That's what I pay her for. Right. So here we go. Camera. Microphones. Yep. They're on. All right. 4, 3. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect too little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons, including who you are? If you're human, then the answer is probably yes. I've felt the pressures of society's expectations from me as an Asian American as they impose the model of minority. Assume less of me because I'm brown, or once I disclose that I'm autistic, have a whole new set of expectations for me to behave wrong. Once again, I added extra words. 2, 1. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect too little or too much from you for a variety of reasons, including who you are? If you're human, then the answer is probably yes. I've personally felt the pressures of society's expectations of me as an Asian American, as they impose the model minority myth on me, think less of me because I'm brown, or once I reveal that I'm autistic, have a new set of expectations for me to behave. Either way, if you know what I mean, here's where you go from there. You're human and you don't have to prove yourself or take abuse from other people. Respect yourself more than their criticism, but thank them for their recognition. And ultimately, your value is defined by you, not them. So even I have to learn this lesson. I often feel too insecure. I was almost there. But it scrolled a little. It scrolled a little too fast. 3, 2. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect little or a lot from you because of a lot of reasons, including who you are? If you're human, then the answer is probably yes. And I probably shouldn't make these 10-paragraph things and expect to be able to do it in like 2 seconds, but whatever. Ooh. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect a little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons, including who you are? If you're human, then the answer is probably yes. I've felt the pressures of society's expectations as Asian American, as they impose the model minority. Assume less of me because I'm brown, and once I disclose that I'm autistic, have a whole new set of expectations of how I should be. Either way, if you know what I mean, here's where you go from there. You know, you're human and you don't have to take anything from anyone. You don't have to prove yourself or take abuse and turn the other cheek. So respect yourself more than their criticism, but thank them for their recognition. Your value is determined by you, not them. Even I have to learn this lesson. I often feel too insecure to share anything meaningful because I feel like I'm not good enough, but I know that I have good intentions. So hopefully this was helpful. Fornesus here, and until next time, see you later. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna save this to the device. I will save that to the device. See if it went to my photos. I don't think it went to my photos. Where did it? Alright. Maybe I'll go to the files. Yeah, I feel like my angle was a little too close. Okay, maybe I can try one more time. Otherwise, I feel like that try wasn't too bad, actually. Not as bad as I thought they would be. Alright, so alright, let me try again. Hopefully I can do it until I can get it all done before the 1 hour mark. I accidentally focused on the wrong thing. Fornesus here. So, do other people try to define you? Do they expect too little or a lot from you for a variety of reasons, including who you are? If you're human, then the answer is probably yes. I've felt the pressures of society's expectations from me as an Asian American, as they impose the moral minority myth on me, assume less of me because I'm brown, or once I disclose that I'm autistic, have a whole set of expectations of how I should be. Either way, if you do know what I mean, here's where you go from there. You're human and you don't have to prove yourself or take abuse and turn the other cheek. Respect yourself more than their criticisms and thank them for their recognition. But your value is ultimately defined by you and not them. Even I have to learn this lesson. I often feel too insecure to share anything meaningful on social media because I don't think that I'm good enough, but I do know that I have good intentions. So hopefully this was helpful for Fornesus here, and until next time, see you later. Okay, that was a lot better. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna go to my other view. Giant microphone. This thing is like clown sized. Okay. And now the hard part, because gimbal. Fuck. It was surprisingly easy. But I think I do have to close the gimbal, because actually the hard part for me, because every single time I try to do it, I quite literally hurt my finger. It snaps on my finger. I have no idea how to do it. No, don't snap on my finger. I swear, don't snap on my finger. I'm gonna have to retry. Okay. All pretty much good now. We're like that's not my grade. I think this is how that's how it's gonna look now. Okay, next is turn off my microphone. And also remove them. Also person and the microphone. Not sure why I thought it was a good idea for just doing this whole messy process. But I mean, I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge myself to do new things. New for me anyway. I mean, a lot of people can do this like really naturally. Look at my fingers shaking. Like, that's how nervous I've been. Okay. So how did it go? I'm gonna save it to the device, and then I'm gonna go to my Files app, get it going. Then maybe I can share it on my screen. I think I'm only gonna share I'm gonna share that last one that I did, because I feel like the angle was like a lot better. And I said like way too much. I said like so much, and I was still able to do it in 57 seconds. That is not something I thought I would ever be able to do in my life. So I'm already defying my own expectations. And yeah, I mean, the reason why I make these videos is almost kind of like advising myself. And because I'm sharing it with others, I'm kind of holding myself accountable for these things that I talk about. So that's pretty much why I started to do any of this. And this is my oh wait, no, you guys can't see this, which is good. I don't think you want to open link and you alright, let me see what happens if this stream no, and wait, can you guys actually hear that? I'm not sure if that's even audible to you guys. No, it is not sharing to my audio interface. Okay, maybe I need to change my. No, I mean that's the speaker. That's odd. Weird. Well, I mean, I literally, yeah, I literally just made the video right in front of the stream. So okay, you know what? I'll try to play it on. Oh, okay. I don't. I don't need it to loop. I'm gonna turn the volume on really loud. Actually, I'm gonna keep my headphones on just in case it's too loud. Not. No. What I want is maximum brightness. There we go. Nope. It's my audio filters. That's why. It, You're right. I mean, I like that I was able to do that little hand wave. Alright. So, I didn't always say it alright. That's like that's my comfort filler word, I think. But yeah, think, I think I had a pretty decent stream today. Yeah, I think I've had a pretty decent stream today. This video is gonna come out probably, hopefully by around 8. I'm probably gonna be like fiddling with it a little bit, just a little bit, on Adobe Rush. Yeah, just so that the video can actually sound, it's possibly like just the best that it possibly can. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that is the video that I'm gonna show. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna save this one that I assembled yesterday. I'm probably gonna assemble this, not assemble. I'm probably gonna share this one like later in the week. I'm trying to do something like a twice a week or 3 times a week kind of goal or pattern, just so that it's not too much that I get overwhelmed. At the same time, you know, because it's just like really short videos that I can share on, you know, 3 different platforms, just the way that it is after editing. Just because of the nature of short form content, I can make a lot of it. I can make something new, but you know, I guess the problem is like just running out of ideas. So I guess for now that's gonna be my goal. I'm probably gonna scale back a lot. I might even just do it like once a week or twice a week, but you know, at least for this week I want to try 3 times, and then maybe scale back to 2 times next week. And yeah, but yeah, so that's something different that I am doing, that yeah. And so I have a big day tomorrow, so I should probably get going. I do not expect myself to live on social media or anything like that. I'm not, I promise I'm not one of those social media addicted millennials, late millennials. I'm just trying something new, hoping to spread a positive message. I hope this was a positive stream, even if it's kind of behind the scenes type of stuff. And yeah, okay. Alright, so I will see you all later. If you want to see me later, if you want to see me over the weekend, which is probably the next time I'm gonna stream. So yeah, see you all then, to whoever. Alright.